let's just be completely honest for a second. If you live in a house with other people, whether it's your partner, your kids, or your roommates, there is a secret, unspoken competition going on every single day. Everyone secretly wants to be the dog's favorite. Your partner might confidently say, well, I wake up at 6 a.m. in the freezing cold to fill their food bowl every morning, so obviously, I'm the favorite. Your kids might argue, but they sleep in my room, or I'm the one who throws the tennis ball in the backyard until my arm falls off, so they definitely prefer me. And sure, dogs are incredibly smart. They are absolute masters of reading the room. They know exactly who to go to when they want a piece of cheese dropped from the dinner table. They know who is a total sucker for a game of tug-of-war. They know who will let them get away with jumping on the couch with muddy paws. But a playmate is not a soulmate, and a food bowl is not a home. When the house finally gets quiet, when the treats run out, the toys are put away in the basket, and the loud excitement of the day fades into exhaustion, a dog's true, unfiltered loyalty strips down to one single person. There is one human in that house whose mere existence makes their chest rise and fall a little easier. If you're watching this, you are quietly wondering if that person is you. You need to stop looking at who they play with. You need to stop keeping score of who gives them the most treats. Instead, I want you to look at the weird, messy, entirely mundane, sometimes heavily annoying little things they do when no one else is paying attention. Here are 5 undeniable signs that out of everyone in your entire house, they chose you. Number 1. The boring room test. I want you to picture a typical Friday night in your house. The whole family is gathered in the living room. The television is glowing. The house is warm. Somebody is eating snacks on the couch. Your dog is fast asleep on the softest, most expensive rug in the house, completely surrounded by people who adore them. It is dog paradise. They have absolutely no reason to leave. Then you stand up. You aren't going to the kitchen to get food. You aren't grabbing the leash. You just need to go to the cold, dark laundry room for 2 minutes to switch the wash. Or you just need to walk down the hall to use the bathroom. Watch what happens. If you are their chosen person, they won't stay at the party. You won't even make it halfway down the hallway before you hear it. That quiet, rhythmic click-click of their nails on the hardwood floor, trailing right behind you. You go into the laundry room. There are no toys in there. The floor is cold linoleum. The washing machine is loud. But they will walk in, circle once, lay their body down on that freezing cold floor just because you are standing there folding towels. Or you go to the bathroom. Before you can even shut the door, a wet nose pushes its way through the crack, and they squeeze themselves in, curling up around the base of the toilet. Most people call this being clingy. You might even roll your eyes, step over them, and think, seriously? I just get 2 minutes of absolute peace in my own house. But stop looking at it as an annoyance. Look at what they are actually sacrificing. They left the warmth, they left the snacks, they left the comfortable rug and the hands that were petting them. To them, a room full of fun, loving people is completely, terrifyingly empty if you aren't sitting in it. You are their gravity. When you leave the room, their whole world tilts. They don't follow you into the bathroom because they want to annoy you. They follow you because they would rather be bored, uncomfortable, sitting on a cold tile floor with you than be perfectly comfortable without you. Number 2. The grossest compliment. This one usually makes people laugh or gross out until they realize what is actually happening. You come home from a long day. You walk into the bedroom, and instead of sleeping on that expensive, plush, orthopedic dog bed you bought them, your dog is curled up in a tight little ball on top of your dirty laundry. Or maybe they have somehow stolen your sweaty gym shirt or a dirty, unwashed sock, dragged it right into the middle of the living room to sleep on. Your partner might yell, drop that, that's so gross. But pause for a second. Notice how they didn't steal your partner's clean clothes. They didn't steal the kids' toys. They dug to the absolute bottom of the laundry basket specifically for the piece of clothing that smells the most like you. When you leave the house, the silence is deafening to them. It is scary. That dirty, sweaty, worn-out t-shirt is their life raft. Your natural scent, the messy, unperfumed, real version of you, is the only thing that keeps them from falling apart. Bury their nose in your dirty clothes, because breathing you in feels exactly like a physical hug when you aren't there to give them one. Number 3. The dead weight. You know exactly what this feels like. It usually happens when you are completely zoned out. Maybe you are standing at the kitchen counter, chopping vegetables, staring blankly out the window, feeling the heavy, exhausting weight of adult responsibilities. Or maybe you are just standing in the hallway, scrolling through your phone, feeling a little disconnected from the world. And then they walk over. They don't jump up. They don't whine. They just turn their body, completely collapse against your legs. They press their side, or their heavy, bony back, right into your shins. They lean absolutely all of their body weight against you. They press in so hard that if you suddenly took a step backward, they would literally fall over onto the floor. Your first instinct might be to gently push them away, thinking they are just tired and using your leg as a piece of furniture. But I want you to remember something really important. Dogs do not have arms. When humans love someone, and we see them standing there looking tired or lost, we walk up and wrap our arms around them. We pull them in close. We hold them tight to say, "I've got you." Dogs can't do that. Throwing their physical dead weight against your body is the closest thing they have to holding you. It's their way of physically anchoring their soul to yours. Notice how they don't lean on guests like that. When a stranger comes over, they might sit nicely for a pet, but they keep their balance, keep their weight centered. But with you, they let it all go. That heavy, immovable pressure against your leg is not laziness. It is a desperate, beautiful embrace. They are silently telling you, "I know you are carrying a lot right now, so let me carry some of it for you. Just lean on me." Number 4. The unguarded stare. Life is messy, and if we are being honest, most of the time, we don't feel very special. You probably have moments where you are just sitting on the edge of your bed, wearing your oldest, baggiest sweatpants. Your hair is a mess. You are stressed about work. You are worried about your bank account, and you feel entirely ordinary. Maybe even a little broken. You glance across the dimly lit room and you catch them. They are just staring at you. Not the intense, wide-eyed stare they give you when you are holding a piece of chicken. Not the alert stare they give the front door when the mailman walks by. This is different. Their facial muscles are completely soft. They are blinking very slowly. Their head is resting on their paws, but their eyes are locked onto your face. If someone else walks into the room, the dog will look at their hands to see if they brought a toy. When they look at you, they are just drinking you in. In the human world, if someone just sits in a corner and stares at you in silence, it feels invasive. It feels weird. But for a dog, looking at you is a biological necessity. They are literally wrapping themselves in your presence. When you look in the mirror, you might see a tired, ordinary, flawed human being. But when they look at you, they see a superhero. They see the exact center of the universe. Finally, number 5, the empty house. This is the ultimate proof. The tragic part is, it's the one sign you never actually get to witness yourself. Imagine a typical Saturday afternoon. The house is loud, alive, and full of your family. The television is blaring. The kids are running around. Your partner is cooking something that smells amazing in the kitchen. It is a house full of love and distraction. But you grab your keys, put on your coat, and walk out the front door just to run a quick errand, pick up milk, to get gas. To everyone else in the house, you just went to the store. You will be back in 20 minutes. But to the dog, the sun just fell out of the sky. The moment that door clicks shut behind you, the entire energy of the house changes for them. The kids might try to distract them with a squeaky toy. Your partner might lovingly offer them a piece of leftover chicken. If you are their chosen person, they won't care. They will literally walk away from the games. They will ignore the food. They will walk past the people who love them, and they will go straight to the front window. Or they will lay completely flat on the floor, pressing their wet nose against the tiny crack of air under the front door. And they will wait. They put their entire existence on pause. They completely filter out the noise of the TV, the laughter of the kids, and all the hundreds of cars driving by outside. Their ears will twitch, scanning the world for one thing, and one thing only. They are listening for the exact, unique sound of your car tires turning into the driveway. They are listening for the specific, heavy rhythm of your footsteps on the porch. A house full of loving people means absolutely nothing to them until you walk back through that door. Because to them, you are not just a member of the pack. You are the entire reason the pack exists. So let the rest of the family think they are the favorite because they give out the most treats. Let your kids have the playtime and the fetch in the backyard. You know the truth now. Love isn't about who holds the leash on a sunny day. Love isn't about who buys the most expensive dog food. Love is the choice to abandon a warm, comfortable room just to sleep on a freezing cold tile floor simply to be near your feet. Love is the stolen, dirty t-shirt clutched in their paws. Love is the heavy, trusting, dead weight leaning against your leg when you feel like you are entirely alone in the world. Love is the soft, slow blinking stare from across the room and the tragic, beautiful way their world completely stops spinning the second you walk out the door. Out of billions of people on this earth, out of everyone they have ever met, this beautiful, messy, perfect little soul looked at you, decided you were the only one who truly mattered. If you are watching this right now, and you know exactly what these messy, annoying, deeply beautiful moments feel like, take a second to subscribe to Petpsyche. We don't just talk about dog behavior here. We don't do boring academic lectures. We talk about the raw, unspoken language of soulmates. Now, do me a favor. Stop scrolling. Put this screen face down. Go find them. Look into those eyes that have been quietly watching you this whole time. Put your hand on their heavy, bony back. And just let them know you chose them to.